going on, guys? It's Liam from NLS Racing to Gaming. Today we're back playing F1 2012, and first of all, guys, I want to apologise for yesterday. I didn't get a chance to get online, still having trouble with the HD PVR, but today hopefully we're going to get a couple of good races in. So here we go, guys. Now I'm sitting uncomfortably here because I am 9th on the grid on a track that is new to the calendar and I have never played before. So without further ado, let's oh god, I don't even know what to say. I'm just frightened, to be perfectly honest. Kind of being spun a little bit back there. Sorry guys, not talking in right. So, first corner, we're being pushed all the way. I'm going to brake so I don't hit the barrier. Trying to hold it. Ah, oh god, what a mess. That was poor driving, guys. Alright guys, well, usually I try and commentate a little bit and explain the corners, but there's not a great deal I can do in this race because as I said, I've never played it before. I couldn't tell you what possibly the best way to take these corners was. I imagine better than I'm doing now. But as I said, guys, basically it's a very technical track, so you can imagine what the situation is going to be like. Save your curve for the straights, try and hit the apex as best you can, get a feel for the corners, and momentum is the big keyword and always will be in these tracks like this. When it's technical, you're going to need momentum. Using all the corners, that is the point. All of, so corners on the right, taking the right, using the left hand side. Corners on the left, using the left. All the car onto the right hand side after the corner. As you're coming out, it's just giving you that extra time for the car to be in a straight line, if you get what I mean, So I imagine it's probably best to take a wider line on that corner because, again, you don't want to do you don't want to end up taking somebody out, or again yourself being taken out. We're going to back out of this because I don't really know. This track, this corner side looks a little bit like the one on Bahrain that we did last race. And that went pretty well. So if this track could go exactly the same as that, that'd be great. But I suppose, guys, it's a bit of fun because, again, as I said, I've never even been on this track. I played my career races in 100%. Gone a little bit too wide there. So went, of course, trying to do it like this and try and get all the tracks done. And I've not played half of them because this is new. And I've never played this track before. It's one of those ones where I couldn't tell you what the corners are. I said 100% on single players campaign, which I can do if you guys want to see that again. I don't record those because they go on for about 12 days and 9 playthroughs. But yeah, if you guys want to, oh god, massive crash there from him. That was scary from Senna. That up into 6th. I don't know how we managed that. We were in like 10th a minute ago. But what was I saying? Completely forgot. Yeah, 100%. 100% races, yeah, sorry, I've lost my trail of thought, trying to focus here a little bit. So if it's 100%, 100%, God's sake, do these people not know I'm trying to do a commentary here? Right, so back onto the track, guys. Yeah, so 100% races, I've only got to like the 6th race in the campaign, so I can't exactly tell you how to take this track, and it's not, if anybody is watching, for God's sake, I can't really tell you, perfectly honest. Anyways, that I'm not the greatest player on this, so I do have trouble myself most of the time learning new tracks and things. But it's what part of I do enjoy about F1 2012. I enjoy being new, and I enjoy getting in on these new little corners and things. So especially like this, I think it's the new. Well, this is Austin, Texas, isn't it? I know the new, is it New Delhi or something like that? Track comes out soon. Or when I say soon, I mean in the next F1 2013 calendar, so that should be interesting. I don't even know how I changed camera then. Okay, this is not good, guys. We've changed camera by accident. How did I change camera? Ah, triangle. Well, that was interesting. Professionalism of me there. But guys, we're back onto the racing. It's lap 2. We're going to brake a bit early for this corner because last time I think the camber goes off. It completely throws you on that corner. It's a very tricky corner. So we've got a Mercedes, it's just, or a McLaren. It seems to just be, I don't know, really doing its own thing there. And SXR is the new fastest lap. Do you think we're going to get fastest lap? No, of course we didn't. We were off spent more time on the grass in that lap than we did anything. So the Mercedes going nice and wide there, giving us 7th place. That's something. So at least we've made 1 place up for the third lap of this race. So sorry guys for this commentary. I know it's been a bit sketchy. I've been trying to concentrate. As I said, I've never played this track before, so it's completely baffling me. I know you can take this a lot quicker than I am doing, and I'm just breaking out. And really, I suppose I should play it before. But again, if you guys want to see, every single track, chances are I'm never going to get USA again, because I said, if you guys have been watching the videos, and I'm not sure how many of you have, but if you have, you've seen, and I've been posting a lot of repeats, because just getting people to vote for or against, the track so that we don't play the same one over and over again. It's basically like playing Nuketown 2025 and Black Ops 2 every single fucking game, Mosh Pit, especially, stuff like that. Anyway, we're not here for Black Ops 2, so onto the back straight now, using half the bar of curves that we've got left, trying to get to Campbell. To be honest, I don't think we're going to get him. He seems to know what he's doing a little bit. He's in the cage room, I think he is. So he's the only guy that didn't try and attack me and hurt me. When we first started the race, we did seem to go up the side of him, which is pretty good. So coming now onto the corner that I'm always staying is a bit like Bahrain, so same process applies to that one. If you watch my last video, doing it 10 times better than I am at the moment, guys. So is to kind of ignore the first corner and then break out of, or break into half of the corner of the second bit, and then sort of pull the car around. That seems to be the best method on all of these, or what seems to be the best method on this. So going all the way out the way of the Red Bull there, hoping he doesn't take me out now. And yeah, well, he tries to punt into the back of me, which I suppose is one way of trying to cheat your way to him, but I'm pretty sure we'll get sick because there's no way that he actually did that legitimately. So there we are, guys. Very untidy from me, I'd say, but again, it's a new track and it's a new thing for me. So there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a little bit of fun. Flow bet just timed out. We're just kind of still going around this track, still going underneath the DHL board. This is the speed that you should take this track at. Maybe this is a demonstration showing me how to actually stay on the track. Oh, there we go. So we 5th place, so that's not too bad. 10 seconds for Campbell and Flowbet. So 5th place, guys, in USA. Not too bad. Not exactly tidy. I do apologise about that, but I'll put it up anyway because you guys want to see some. Okay, guys, so here we are for the second race. We're back in the Belgian Grand Prix. It is Spa. I think we're still in the Lotus. So this is a continuation from the last race, and let's hope it goes a lot better than last time. Now, I've just noticed that Haig F1 Racing is in this game. He's actually a good friend of mine, so let's just see how we go here. This is going to be a bit of an interesting race with him. I know that he's a damn good racer, so this should be interesting. I didn't invite him, actually, using an account that I don't have him as a friend on. I've been spawned, so let's try and control it a little bit. I think it was Senna pushing me again, so again, it's going to be a tricky race. This we've got a lot of level 50s, a lot of level 40s to level 50s in the lobby, which is what we like to see because it provides a bit more intense racing. Although again, 50 could just be a measurement of time played instead of actual skill. Massive crash from the Marussia there. Oh god, that lagged out like hell. That was poor racing from you guys. Well, you guys know that. That's not how I'm supposed. That's not actually how I race, so I'm going to apologise to that guy. It just lagged completely out, then I wasn't even meant to hit him, you know that. So anyway, behind my friend Haig F1 Racing here, who's, as I've already mentioned, is a pretty damn good racer. I've played a lot of league racing with him, so this should be interesting. Hopefully we can have a bit of tight racing between me and him. We've got Johnny Hampton or Hampton somewhere. I don't want to hit him again because I'm pretty sure he'd be pretty pissed if we did it again. So underneath the UBS board now, on the right of this Johnny, he seems to be turning into me, so I'm going to break out of it. Turn in nice and sharp for this. Hey, going a little bit far or a little bit wide on the right hand side there. We're going to try and get under the inside of him here, and then break nice and early into this corner. Haig backing off. Nice sensible racing from him, which is what we usually have. So I'm going to try and take the inside line on this. Usually you guys use most of the curb on the right. I'm going to break nice and early out of the corner, try and undertake Johnny now, which we seem to do pretty nicely. So it's a nice little overtaking move there. All the curb on the left hand side, and then use all the curves up the hill. Johnny Hamp 1-0-1. Only 10th of a second behind. I suppose that's because we just made the overtake. Use all the road on the right hand side, then kissing the apex on the left, then need to brake, kissing the apex, and then all the way onto the right, as you guys know from previous videos. Haig F1 Racing there, doing a nice overtake on Johnny there. So again, guys, this is a tricky corner, especially in the wet, but again, because it's quick race, there are no wet races at the moment, so that's not a problem. So we've got Senna 1979 and is it Quancy or Quancy, something like that, 13 ahead. Take the inside line now, covering all exits, hoping that no one's going to... A little bit too quick on the acceleration there, kind of let the back end step out a bit, so we're going to need to watch that on that kind of corner. I was a bit eager to try and catch these two in front, which seem to be fighting, which is what we like to see. The more they fight, the quicker I'll catch them. It seems like someone has gone up ahead, so I'm going to take the right hand side of this Force India. Senna crashes out, and Quancy crashes out. The big accident from them, guys, that provides a little bit more of entertainment for us. Into lap 2, this very long race. Now, when you're in first place, you are the lap, you are the runner. You are leading the pack, and it's this is where things get intense. We've got Haig F1 Racing behind me, all the way up. Trying not to use as much curb on the left as I did just there. Braking nice and early, and then kissing the apex, and braking into it, and then accelerating nice and hard out of this corner onto the left-hand side. Again, not always a problem to brake on this. If there's no car in front, I don't brake. I just feather it out. Use all the curb on the right-hand side. Get about 150, 60, 170 miles an hour under the board, depending on how you've got your class set up. Again, I always do it for more technical racing, you know, so that I can take the corners. But again, this is this default class, as I always do for my quick races. As I said before, guys, I can start doing endurance races and things like that if you want to see it. It's a bit of fun, that, and it's good stuff. So hopefully now, guys, we can just try to bring this home. It's not going to be easy. I said, hey, you know, it's a sensible driver, so as long as it's just me and him that go, oh, that's pretty decent. That's what we like to see. 2 seconds ahead of him now, so we've got 7 seconds quicker on the pace. Of course, we're going to get the fastest lap, but that's because we're the only ones that have finished, or well, will have been the only ones that finished the second lap when it flashes up and tells us. So use all the curb on the left, all the curb on the right, underneath the V-power board, brake nice and early into this corner so you can get a good line through it and not hit, or not bounce over the curbs, because they're pretty damn big curbs on this. So, and then accelerate nice and straight as soon as the car goes straight, accelerating out, because as we've seen on this first corner, it can spin you off, which is not what we want to do. So hopefully this gives us the fastest lap. It's always nice to see. It's a bit of an ego boost. Cutting in nicely, cutting that, and then getting the car straight before accelerating out of that corner. Using a little bit of curve, trying to get us up into 4th or 5th. Bit of a shame for us because Fairy Nater 85 got fastest lap. Well done to him. So that's good. So at least we've got some competitive racing going on. It's a little bit boring up front. We've seen with other F1 Spa videos that I've done. But still, it's provided a bit of entertainment, and I do kind of look back a little bit as much just to see if there's things going on behind me if we're in the front. So again, 9/10 faster than last lap, sorry. Taking all the corner, a little bit too much of the curb on the right hand side there, feathering it through. It's not the greatest class when you're just leaving it as default on this, guys, because of course it's, you know, it's not got the fastest setup, and it also doesn't have the best aerodynamics, so you can't pull the car in as much as you can in other cases. Braking a little bit into that corner because I knew the line was a little bit off, and then accelerating, using a bit of curves to hit 160 miles an hour underneath the UBS, but braking nicely into this, not trying to get on the runoff area on the right hand side, because of course his 2012 slow down feature will slow you right down to a stop, meaning he will get past us, and he seems to be our main rival at the moment. So feathering it through these corners, guys, and then accelerating out the second one, using all the curb on the right hand side. Brake nice and late into this corner, because you can use, otherwise you end up using too much curb, which in previous videos I've stated is a big habit of mine and a big problem. So we've got Hagel on our backside now. He's caught up about, you know, 8/10. As I said, he's a pretty good racer, so it's good to see. It's going to be a bit of a photo finish. Hopefully, as long as we just nail the next 3 corners, we should be alright. Kiss Apex on the left. No need to brake, no need to even lift on that. Save a little bit of curves just in case we have to do a bit of a last-ditch attempt out the corner. Locking my wheels a bit there, but it's not too bad because the tyres are worn in nicely now, guys. So there you go. Second race of the day, and we are winning in Spa. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Rolling stones of the rap game, not bragging. Look bigger than Jagger, not sagging. Spelling backwards, I'ma leave it at that. That ain't got nothing to do with rap. Check the facts, expose those cats who pose as heroes, take advantage of blacks. The government's gangsters, so cut the crap.